Thank you so much for your question. So I'm going to tag my sister in this video so that you can go and check out her page and look at her story, because honestly, her story is incredible. She's moved with her children from the UK and moved over to Gambia and is doing business there as well as running her company here in the UK. Our whole family started out in care. My mum used to run a nursing home. I used to be a social worker. Me, my sister, and my sister's business partner, we all started out working in children's homes. And my sister opened up a recruitment agency, or she used to work in recruitment and decided to open up her own agency, but it was for elderly care. And while she was doing that job, or while she was actually doing her own agency, she was approached by a social worker who said that they had a young man who was attacked and the NHS didn't take it seriously. Long story short, he ended up in a coma and he was suing the NHS. He needed to be rehabilitated in his own home because he was living in a nursing home, and this guy was like in his 20s. So because he's young, he doesn't want to be in a nursing home, and he wasn't thriving there. He wasn't doing very well. So they needed someone to provide him care at home, providing physiotherapy, speech and language, all of the things that he needed to help to develop and help him to progress and kind of improve his condition, right? So they approached my sister. My sister said, yes, we're going to take it on. And they started to recruit different carers that would help with his needs. Long story short, my sister just never looked back. She never looked back. She continued to grow the business. They no longer do domiciliary care and they only went into social work. And I think the important take home from my sister's story is that we need to stop stopping our blessings, if that makes sense. Because my sister and her business partner could have turned around and said, that's not what we do. That is not our mission. That is not our goal. That is not our business ethos or whatnot. But instead, they decided to take on the challenge. They thought, yeah, we don't do this, but let's see where it gets us. And now they've turned it into a multiple £1 million business with no social media, by the way. They only do networking to bring on business. They don't have any social media. So guys, it's important to remember that sometimes we have a goal for our business. Sometimes we see it going somewhere and something can come in that completely pivots and turn your business around. And don't always stop that. Don't always block that because of the goal that you have in mind, because you actually never know where it's going to take you to.